Yeah, the best possible time is now 1:18, and I still have plenty of free golds in this, so. I'm gonna lose a bit of time here. Yeah. 300 zip tests? What were you doing? Just the Phoenix thing?
Capturar a Bruce Wayne es mucho más fácil que a Batman. Y ahora que le tenemos, el protocolo 10 ya puede empezar. Será mi legado, un monumento a tu fracaso. Y si intentas detenerme, te garantizo que todo el mundo conocerá tu secreto.
Keyboard. Yeah. Just play on controller, obviously. The slower and harder option for zip specifically. Overall, you need both, but you know. The corner zips work better on keyboard. Span control and spacebar. That sounds awful. But yeah, I'll mess around with those. I still haven't actually tried it. I wanted to do some runs today. But I will definitely be messing around with all that after the stream. Maybe I'll get intro fight skip this time. That would be significant.
Bruce Wayne, te tengo en mi lista. Bang. Bajad las armas. El señor Wayne no causará problemas, ¿verdad, señor Wayne? Pero dejadle las esposas. Tampoco debemos ponérselo demasiado fácil, ¿verdad? ¡Cerrad las puertas! ¡De nuevo, prisionero! ¡Prisionero! ¡Qué bien! Ahí está.
Escúchame, cuando abran la puerta, que no te entre el pánico. Quédate cerca. No pienso hacerle caso a un tío que no se ha peleado en su vida. Mantén la cabeza.
Good. Keep countering too early on that first guy.
Wayne. Oh, ¿qué te pasa? ¿Quieres que llame a tu mayordomo?
Cabepot.
Oh, ¿te acuerdas de mí? ¡Qué detalle! Tu familia destruyó a la mía, Wayne. Esto es... bueno, digamos que es una venganza.
I'll make sure all my fans are actually spinning on my laptop. Actually, that one isn't. Or it is, but it's not set all the way up. Sorry, the term comes around. I don't know, dude. I don't listen to the dialogue anymore. Unofficial Smash shooter. Well, you've learned more than I ever have. So, I don't know. Congratulations, you passed the course, I guess. Or, I don't know. I don't even know how to say that in Spanish.
I've seen worse.
That's a good start. And yet, not really. I mean, it's fine. I guess factoring in the time lost from having to watch the cutscene. Not that bad. Get ready for that. I don't think so, but good luck.
A todas las unidades, aquí Tiger Aire 4. Tenemos confirmación de que la presa 4011 está en los...
I'd say let me know how it goes, but maybe I don't want to know.
¿Está en peligro? Afirmativo. El objetivo está retenido por dentro. Creemos que piensa matarla. ¿Cómo debemos proceder?
Bajad las armas, dejad que Oscar se divierta.
Entendido.
Eso no suena nada bien.
No, señor. La predilección del señor Dent por todo lo binario.
Just lines from Arkham City. Well,
Si hay una persona...
I know from personal experience that I need to find Catwoman now. Just like perfectly nails it.
Tengo que encontrar a Catwoman enseguida.
Can't imagine why it wouldn't in Spanish.
¡Corred! ¡Sálvese quien pueda!
Nuestro amigo Batman ha llegado. Cogerle y rajadle esto.
This is bad. I'm too far forward. And yet, I'm perfectly fine.
¡Protesto! Denegada. Tengo que localizar por dónde entró la bala y dónde impactó. La bala entró por esa ventana. La trayectoria de la bala me llevará.
El protocolo 10 comenzará en 10 horas.
No.
Creo. Se oye alguien ahí dentro.
Si alguien tiene esa puerta, tío, no quiero verme cara a cara con Batman.
No habías dicho nada. ¿Por qué diablos tienes frío? Claro que tengo frío. Aquí fuera estamos como 10 bajo cero. Tranquilo, tíos.
Am I with UE3 consequence? Not at all.
Suelta a la señora, bicho raro.
I have basically never used
Palazo en la cabeza.
Unreal Engine 3 because why would I?
Este conjunto tan bonito. ¿Qué me dices, murcielaguito? ¿Te gusta? ¿Pero qué digo? ¡Claro que te gusta! ¿Y a quién no? En fin, la cosa está así. Mr. J no está para muchas visitas ahora mismo. No se encuentra muy bien y esa idiota de la doctora que le he enviado no le ha ayudado. Hasta estos pringaos son más espabilados. Estos chicos te mantendrán entretenido. Si intenta algo raro, ¡matadle!
¡Ay!
Atacar a unos matones armados de frente es un suicidio. Tengo que desaparecer y eliminarlos en silencio, uno por uno.
¡Ha desaparecido! ¡A la mierda! ¡Nos va a pillar! ¡Matadle!
Todo saldrá bien. Espera aquí y no hagas ni un ruido.
crazy there.
Ayer, debería investigar este escenario del crimen antes de seguir.
Games yet? Depends on what you mean by that. I haven't published any projects like myself. Oh, okay. Apparently you can just go through that. My job. I'm working on a game that's already released, but we like release updates for it every month or so. So, I've done a bunch of those. Okay. Game, it doesn't matter. Nothing you would be familiar with.
Tengo que encontrar.
Angry Birds Star Wars. You're a little closer than you think, but no. Do I enjoy it? I enjoy the work. The game is not something that I would personally play for various reasons. Yeah, it is a mobile game. It's mobile game programming hard. It can be. Depends on what exactly you're doing. Because we like use all our own code. Like we're not using Unity or anything like that at the moment. So since we're using all of our own code, it's fairly complicated. But like if you just want to like make a mobile game, that's pretty easy to do. As long as you're willing to use an engine. Which realistically you should. I'll only play it if it doesn't require me to have auto hotkey installed. And also, yeah, there's no way you're making a good Justice League game with auto hotkey. I know it's a running joke, but I don't want to confuse anybody into thinking that's actually a thing.
Está encerrado en el...
I'm gonna try this again and it's not gonna work. Oh, I didn't even try it, so that works. I really should have just jumped down there. Yeah, I would love to see someone make like a serious video game in auto hotkey. That would be very interesting. Assuming it's even remotely possible. Which it probably isn't. So, that for free XP. Can you do multiple files as part of one thing? Or does it all have to be in a single script? I guess you could have scripts execute other scripts, but that's not really what I'm thinking of. I guess that's the only way you could really organize it, though. Because having something that monolithic in one file would be pretty bad. Oh, you can. Okay, cool. Alright, that was pretty bad. Oh yeah, Catwoman. I always remember on the loading screen. By loading screen, I mean cutscene. You're right, yes. This game's already crazier than some. Well, the Asylum run is... There's some wacky stuff, but it's mostly zipping, yeah. This game has quite a bit of crazy tech in it, which you will see none of for the next couple minutes while we get through this Catwoman segment. Didn't look at that. Now that you mention that, I do recall seeing multiple files there. I just didn't really think anything of it at the time. Ow. But yeah, I didn't really look at the code. It's not, I mean, it's not like I would have understood it even if I did, so what's the point? Did you read all my code for the route tracker? C# but not... Well, that's because one of those is useful and the other one's auto hotkey. I don't know a single person who has a job because they know how to auto hotkey things. I'm sure they exist, but I don't know them. Yeah, that is correct. There is no need to learn assembly in 2020. There's no need to learn assembly in 1998, I would even say. Well, maybe 1998. Depends on what you're doing. But, like, even by then, there were, like, real programming languages. Oh, crits. Don't need them. I'll get them later. Hey, time save. I don't know if this run's gonna be any good. I think I was a little hasty when I trashed the last run. There we go, English. Because some of these splits are actually pretty good.
Esta cosa me está matando.
¿Y a mí qué me importa?
Okay.
Porque ahora hay una pizquita de mí dentro de ti, mamá.
Any need to limit FPS? The game limits it to 62 on its own. So you don't need like an external tool or anything. You just turn off VSync and you're at the right frame rate. Yeah, you don't need to play at 30. That's only for Asylum and I guess Night.
¿De qué estás hablando?
Uy, no te lo he dicho. Llevo semanas enviando muestras de mi sangre a las salas de urgencias de toda la ciudad.
Aunque eso es el protocolo. En verdad, me esperaba.
Protocolo. Nunca.
Reminds me, I should probably actually learn the Night route. I tried to a while ago, and I was just really bad at the game. But I should probably try again at some point. Oh, okay, so much for that. You're like one of the main people that wants me to run that game. But, okay.
El laboratorio de Freeze debe estar por aquí. Está claro que se dirige al punto más frío.
No entiendo cómo no se me había ocurrido antes.
Oh no.
Mi mejor amigo del mundo.
Yeah, I knew that was bad. I was screwing out the, whatever you want to call those, too much.
Muy pronto nos estaremos mandando emails o quedando para cenas románticas.
Well, that didn't do what I wanted.
Freeze habrá reformado uno de los viejos laboratorios fuertes.
I don't know how to double shot on keyboard. I need to figure that out. I didn't get world record. There is no way I'm getting world record tonight. I mean, maybe I could get it, but I would not keep it for very long. Between Phoenix and Green, there is like some pretty serious competition there. Ah! I'm just gonna not throw smoke. Okay, never mind, that was a terrible idea. That just happened to work out for me that one time. Oh, okay. This is really ugly. Well, I'll save a bunch of time in the museum, as long as I actually remember to do things correctly.
Eso suena bien. Alfred.
Hola.
Also, I might need to clear museum gold, now that I'm thinking about it. I wasn't really planning to run this category for too long, but now I actually seriously want to get sub 120, because that's totally doable. And it'd be kind of dumb to just leave a time barrier like that up for grabs. A major one, anyway.
Pues es que nos ha dejado aquí con los hombres del Joker.
Pues intenta cargarte a algunos antes de morir, hijo.
El protocolo 10 comenzará en 7 horas.
Batman, es Batman. Esto va a ser fácil.
I always forget about that guy for some reason. Ah. That was rough.
Batman está ileso. Tengo una cámara caída en el sector 1.
Bienvenidos al
Me parece que no quiero que te cueste.
Algo está bloqueando la comunicación con la Batcueva. El pingüino estará usando disruptores de comunicaciones militares. La única forma de superar esta seguridad es destruyéndolos.
Con un ticket válido o con una tarjeta de socio podrán disfrutar de un descuento en el famoso salón.
I've seen worse.
Okay, sure.
Funciona este trasto, ¿eh? Lo único que tienes que saber es que el pingüino quiere este trasto.
I'm in this image and I don't like it.
Lo siento, señor Cabezón. No lo sé.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even casually, like, you're not in there for long at all. Even casually, you do literally the same thing. That was pretty rough.
Hemos conseguido meternos bajo tierra.
Montadlo donde quiera que estéis. ¡Y hacedlo ya! Seguro que Batman ya va de camino hacia allá.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about knocking people out, is like,
La señal vuelve a bloquearse.
getting someone to actually be completely unconscious is pretty difficult. And not really a thing. So they're just like knocked out, but they were at least smart enough to like get up and run away. You know, survival instinct and all that. They're probably more worried about Penguin though. They're like, well, Penguin's gonna kill us, so let's just get out of here. Because if Batman's gonna beat you up, he's gonna beat you up. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop it. Anyway, with broken legs, I don't know. There must be a medical team or something to just like get people out of there. Like Penguin has a medical team. I feel like he wouldn't do that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm trying too hard to justify this. It's dumb, yes.
Ese tío me pone los pelos de punta.
Oh, hey, I got the skip. Which means gold. Nice. And like I said, we can save a bunch of time. Not on this split, but on the next split. Well, actually, I can't save a bunch of time on this split, but we'll see if that actually happens.
No te lo
See if we can not screw up Dino Skip this time. I didn't really screw it up, I just did it very slowly. It reminds me, I forgot to do this. I would pick up one of the millions of batarangs, use this as a knife. Or better idea, sell it. How much do you think a batarang is worth? Thank you for the good luck, Johnny Creepy. Oh boy, there we go. Oh, it's definitely better than the last run, but we'll see how Gel Warp goes. Definitely not gold. Yeah, so you stockpile them. You just take one, and then you sell one, and then 6 months later you sell another one. So they're collector's items. The problem is everyone starts doing that, and then I guess they're kind of worthless. Because Batman sort of has an infinite supply of them. Fingerprint locked. Self-destructs. That does make sense. Did you write that up just now? Or did you, like, steal that from somewhere? Also, can I gel warp, please? Really? Okay. So much for saving literally any time here. Oh well, I can still save time on the setup. Okay. Especially if I hack. That'll help too. Still green. Just barely. Oh, and also remember to buy the upgrade here. That'll help.
¿Qué está haciendo? Tiene una especie de ordenador.
Real talk, if this run's gonna die, I hope it happens soon, because I'm getting hungry.
Venga, Batman. Estamos aquí.
Los policías infiltrados si los dejo.
You can do the art and writing, and I'll handle the back end. What back end? What are you talking about?
No puedo ir sin liberar a los demás policías.
¡Que te den! A este cerdo le queda algo de vida. Bien, vamos a oír.
¿Qué? ¡Y averiguad quién está gritando!
No haga ruido.
The front end would be the art in this case. Call green later. I am not your agent. You're my agent. And don't you ever forget it.
Te he visto despejar. ¿Con qué ese es el... Si no se han dado cuenta, Batman acaba de salvarnos el cuello. A partir de ahora.
Any other ends? I suppose there's also the business end. Both in the sense that you can sell a comic book, but also in the metaphorical sense. Like the business end of a rocket launcher. Something like that. I feel like there's a better example than a rocket launcher, but you get the idea. If I'm not like an hour ahead leaving the museum, I'm resetting. I've been threatened with a rocket launcher before. What kind of life have you been living? Even I've been threatened with rocket launchers. Not like seriously, but you know. Kind of crazy zip. What do you mean? That still worked. Back time does. Yes, of course.
¿Dos? ¡No puedes matarle! ¡No puedes! ¡Vaya, mira por dónde! Es verdad que nadie puede matar a ese cerdo.
Flashpoint game now more than ever. Dude, I would... Okay, so, there's... In one of the Ratchet & Clank games, one of the later ones, there's a segment with, like, time travel as a mechanic. And it's, like, legitimately the coolest part of that game. Where it's... Basically, you're, like, in the past, and you do things in the past that affect the future, and then you, like, jump to the future, and, like, you'll have set something up that allows you to progress in the future. That was a really cool planet, and like, if there was an entire game that was just like that, and then they found a way to break it for a speedrun, that could be pretty interesting. Now that I think about it, there's a segment pretty much exactly like that in Titanfall 2, which is also pretty cool. Although there's the time travel mechanic isn't as relevant to the speedrun, because it's mostly just like, oh, the door is open in this timeline, or whatever. Anyway, time travel is cool for gameplay mechanics, and it's criminally underused. I can only think of 2 video games that did something like that. And neither of them were critically acclaimed.
Oráculo, cambio.
Oops. Well, maybe they were critically acclaimed, but they weren't, like, you know, massively successful, like some other games. Okay, so that on its own should save a ton of time. There we go. So I didn't just like waste an hour trying to remember what to do here. But will it be enough? Okay, so apparently I can do this from like really far back and be perfectly fine. Apparently not. Okay, well that's good. It's so Catwoman can get up there, I guess. Or, I mean, I guess you'd be able to get up there if it was there, but it just, like, gets in the way, and you don't need it anymore after you get through that segment. It's kind of weird that it disappears, though. Like, it's just not there anymore.
I've seen
like,
worse.
Somebody took out the elevator in the abandoned museum halfway through the game. Oh, and I'll save a ton of time here. Won't I? I should. I guess the splits are weird, but...
I've seen worse.
There we go. It's error glitch. Is it? I don't know. If it is, then that is a good question. Probably the same reason the ice wall disappears. Translation, who fucking knows? Kind of choking this segment, but I think we can make it work. Perfect. Yes. Hurry up and get up here so I can... Yes, that was beautiful. It is? Okay. Then, yeah, I guess it's just busted.
Agarra fuerte.
I like Green's theory. Well, after he woke up, we didn't even fight him. He got upset that he didn't get the fight, so he just went up the elevator and then it broke.
El Joker no le está robando las armas a Strange. Es Strange el que le...
And then he got really angry, and that's why the ice wall's gone. Don't ask how he got through the door. Oop. Okay. Probably gonna lose a ton of time here, but we are well ahead, so I'm not too worried about it. I didn't realize I had that much time save on leaving the museum. I knew it was a lot, but it didn't occur to me exactly how much. Oh, okay. Come on. Like I said, I'm gonna lose a ton of time here, but it's all good. Apparently not. Okay.
Pues que comiencen
What do I know?
las pruebas. Miles de guerreros han caído en su búsqueda del demonio. Los posibles sucesores han demostrado no ser nada más que unos niños, luchando contra la enormidad de la creación.
He visto cosas peores.
Nada puede prepararte para lo que viene ahora. El destino decidirá tu suerte.
No fallaré.
He escuchado esas palabras cientos de veces. Esperemos que tengas razón. Tu viaje comienza atravesando este...
Bienvenido, detective. Soy el gran Ra's al Ghul. Ante ti se encuentra la prueba del demonio. Simplemente bebe el cáliz.
Nothing is centered in this room. Like, literally nothing.
Bien, nota cómo la sangre del demonio corre por tus venas, restaurando tu salud.
Everything is slightly off. I've never noticed that. That's really awful. Ugh.
Muy simple. Sígueme por este mundo y habrás completado la prueba. Pero si tocas algo por el camino, morirás.
It's not symmetrical. It should be. This place sure as hell isn't.
Estas pruebas demostrarán si eres lo bastante fuerte para liderar mis fuerzas, para salvar al mundo del mal que lo destruye.
If it was like way off center, I wouldn't mind, but it's just like, it was just enough that like, it almost seemed like they were trying to center it and just didn't do it right. I'm mispronouncing a lot of words today.
Eres tú aquel que he estado buscando, detective. Aquel que me sucederá.
No drop today.
La sangre del demonio me ha permitido vivir 600 años. Imagínate el bien que podrías hacer con semejante don. Veo que tu cuerpo se debilita. La pequeña cantidad que te he permitido beber solo te mantendrá con vida unas pocas pero valiosas horas. Es hora de que tomes la decisión definitiva. A mí en persona. Completa este desafío final y la sangre del demonio te dará el don de la vida eterna. Has hecho bien, detective. Ahora ven a buscarme y a cobrar tu recompensa.
Lo has conseguido. Tu desafío final te aguarda al otro lado de esta puerta. Rezo para que los espíritus sean bondadosos.
Debiste matarme cuando tuviste la oportunidad. Contempla el verdadero poder de mi fosa.
Hey Ray, thank you for the bit.
Estamos destinados a gobernar esta tierra, despojarla de la escoria de la humanidad. Solo nosotros podemos hacerlo. Mi padre es anciano. Su momento ha pasado. El nuestro está empezando. Coge su cuchillo. Mátale. Acepta.
It's going pretty well. I got a 3-minute PB earlier, and I'm hoping to get another one right now.
Entonces, amado mío, tendrás que morir.
This runs on pretty good pace, but I'm competing against a pretty good late game, so it won't be easy.
No podéis vencernos.
Like, I think everything after Cat 3 was basically perfect.
Somos.
Or as close to perfect as you can reasonably be.
No. Somos una legión.
That's unfortunate, getting another counter phase there. Hold it up though.
Por eso vas a sufrir.
Expected there.
Siento, defensora.
Lame. I should have used the line launcher. I didn't think of it until it was too late. Also, probably should have canceled that door.
Tienen su base debajo de Arkham City y extraen una especie de compuesto químico natural que se llama nitro.
Alright, that's not that bad.
Lleva siglos usando y ha ido perfeccionando poco a poco el proceso hasta que ha podido resurgir de entre los muertos.
Just some dumb time loss.
Me ha obligado. Una pequeña dosis parece curar casi todos los males, pero hasta una dosis también.
Okay, that was weird. I like had menu storage, but I didn't. Yeah, that's not that bad. No longer on pace for sub 120, but that's no big deal. Probably wasn't going to happen anyway.
I've seen worse.
I hate that load so much.
No, por favor. Bruce, detecto de eso nada. Tienes que volver al cuartel del CPGC. Por favor, Bruce. Por mí.
¿Qué haces, Batman? Creí que éramos amigos, que trabajábamos juntos y todo eso. Desde mi lecho, aferrándome desesperadamente a lo poco que me queda de vida, me parece que me has traicionado y te has puesto a trabajar con esa nevera andante. Pues yo también sé jugar a eso. Intenta volver con ese muñeco de nieve traidor en el CPGC sin que mis chicos te vuelen esa cabeza.
I lost a lot of speed there. That was no good. Yet still almost golded. So that glide path is pretty good.
Ahora estás en mi mundo.
Oráculo, Freeze me está atacando. Necesitamos los datos de telemetría de su traje. ¡Ya!
Bruce, recuerda lo que pasó. No intentes ganar en combate cuerpo a cuerpo. Es demasiado fuerte. Bien, ya están los datos. Te los estoy enviando.
El cielo.
Oh, I did way too early. No, we're good. Okay. I felt really early.
Si sigues confiando en tus juguetes, te destruiré antes de lo que quieres.
Oh, I did that too early. You want him to be just on the stairs so he actually like falls down. You don't have to wait for him on this part, but oh well. Kind of sucks. I'm making like rookie mistakes when I'm competing against a really good late game, but oh well. The run's still good overall.
I've seen worse.
Oh, okay. Boop, boop, boop. Bad menuing.
Esa torre es mía. No te...
Los francotiradores que cubrían mi posición desde el sureste se han ido. La azotea del edificio Gibson está en silencio. O se han ido todos.
O alguien los ha eliminado.
Ha cesado el fuego de las Torres Pino. Ya no veo a los francotiradores en la azotea del edificio de apartamentos. Desde el suelo, aquí en Arkham City, puedo con...
Aquí estarás.
Bueno, Gotham, parece que estoy a salvo por ahora.
Oh, alright. Sure, why not hit that balloon? That might not have been good. I lost a lot of height there. And this is somewhere where you actually kind of need the height.
Yo no me lo creía.
Quédate. Es hora de morir. ¡Le tengo! ¡Está por aquí!
¿De verdad crees que va a venir?
¿Quién? ¿Batman? Claro que sí.
Ah, yo creo que Freeze le ha pillado. Ya estará atrapado en un bloque de hielo.
Figures.
I've seen worse.
This can still work though.
Y luego ella dijo, ni siquiera... ¡Que alguien vaya a ver!
Didn't quite get this guy. Hit by this mine. I don't really care.
Te oigo, colega.
Ugh. Hate that. Okay, we are losing time, but this is still more than enough to work with. And I can save time. I can save a lot of time here, potentially. And I can save plenty of time on Cat 3. If the zip goes right, and I remember the navigation, and I do the right strat in the Predator. Basically, I did everything wrong in Cat 3, so I can fix that. Come on. What? Give me a break, game. Jeez. I hate that so much. The hammer just, like, has collision and can hurt you, even when it's not actually active. Ah, come on. No, hit the guys, please. So much for saving time here. What? Are you serious? Oh my god, that was the worst thing ever. I guess I canceled the Titan takedown too early, so it just didn't count. That's lame.
¿Hemos terminado ya, Hiedra? Te lo he dicho.
And this run is very quickly falling apart. Oh, what else have to fire? How to play the game. Ah, come on.
I've seen worse.
At least that worked correctly. Save a bit of time on that. I really need to really quickly remember. I think I just go over here. Oh, I remember. I did it wrong, but that's okay. I can just do this. Oh man, that loading screen takes forever to come up. Oh well, time save.
Ahí está el almacén. Y ahí están las lianas de hiena. Buen trabajo, pelirroja. Es hora. Tengo que ser rápida que no. Paso el paso, los mecanismos de seguridad saltarán y esa caja fuerte quedará cerrada para siempre.
El protocolo 10 comenzará en 10 minutos.
Esas son todas las llaves. Próxima parada, la sala de seguridad.
¿Qué está pasando?
Does that not make noise? Really? Wow. Okay. That's actually a problem, but maybe we're okay.
Una baja en mi posición.
No, that's perfect.
Aquí Tiger 5-4.
Okay. That's good to know.
Repito, Batman ha entrado en la fundición.
Strat is a little different with ground takedown cancels. At least it plays out a little differently.
Objetivos fijados. Prioridad de la fundición reasignada como prioridad alfa roja. Cuota de bombardeo aumentada en 500%.
Que sean 1000. A todas las unidades, confirmación visual. La fundición ha sido alcanzada. Repito, la fundición ha sido neutralizada.
Well, it still has nothing on my bad ending run, but this is certainly better than the last run.
Entendido, señor.
Vamos, Selina, tú puedes. Sal de aquí como si nada y déjale tirado. Es fácil. Nunca te lo perdonarías, Selina.
It's kind of funny that the bad ending run is better than the main category.
Es Batman, ¿no? ¿Desde cuándo tienes conciencia? Es que mi trabajo no acaba nunca.
Kick that recycling bin.
Voy a salvarte.
I didn't actually know there was a recycling bin there that you could kick.
I've seen worse.
Strange está lanzando misión.
Tienes que pensar muy bien. Batman no puede dejar morir a toda esa gente.
Mi rastreador lo mata.
Número de bajas elevado.
it up again. Didn't mess it up as badly as I did in the last run, though. So, I'll probably still gold this. Especially if that line launch thing is actually faster, which I think it is. I just don't actually know the time difference.
I've seen worse.
I don't need to do that many, but it's no reason not to play it safe there.
I've seen worse.
$10. 20. 30. 35, 36, 37. 40. 50. 55, 56, 57, 58. Don't dive bomb here. I'm here really early. Interesting.
Bien, puede que haya caído. Seguid buscando las anteriores. Afirmativo, señor. Tal vez quiera morir usted aquí, señor Wayne. Eso podría arreglarse.
This is not good. Oh my goodness. Where is... There it is. Oof, that was a rough hack. I need to get better at doing that faster. We really need save state, so I can just have a save state right before the hack or something. I mean, I guess you could take out all the guys and reload, and that would put you right before it, maybe? I don't know if there's a checkpoint there. It's not as good as just like save stating straight to it.
¿Estás bien?
Hola, Batman. Sé que puedes oírme. No te pillo en mal momento, ¿verdad? Me preocupaba que te hubieses olvidado del pobre de mí. Fíjate en tu novia. Como puedes ver, corre el peligro de acabar con esa cabecita tan bonita estampada contra esta cámara.
Yeah, there's... The main thing is just whether it saves the enemies being taken out or not. But, yeah, I guess I'll give that a shot. Because sometimes that hack is really fast and it's great, and other times it is awful. And it's mostly just the RNG. I want to try to cut more of the RNG out of the equation. As much as you can, anyway.
La protagonista podría parecer muerta en su camerino.
A todas las unidades aéreas, cesen el ataque y regresen a la base inmediatamente. Repito, regresen a la base inmediatamente.
That's more like it for snipers.
I've seen worse.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
¡Eso es trampa!
¿Qué diablos estás haciendo, Batman? Tendríais que estar matando. ¿Os acordáis?
That animation of him turning into a ball looked really weird with him like underground.
¡No os quedáis parados! Vas a hacer que llegue tarde a mi spa. Además, ya no tienes que salvar a ninguna chica, ¿verdad? Uy, lo siento. Muy pronto, un cambio de paisaje te ayudaría a olvidar el dolor.
Not as lucky as the last Clayface, but perfectly fine. Pretty much the same time-wise. I think this cutscene's about 12 seconds. Nope, it's more than 12 seconds. It's 14, that's what it is. Forgot about that.
I've seen worse.
Nice. Love those loading screen golds. They're my favorite.
Es hora de coger mis cosas y largarme de esta maldita ciudad. Hogar, dulce hogar.
Can't skip this. So surprised by the amount of gold in this run. I knew there's obviously still tons of gold potential, but I thought my golds were decent. Evidently not.
Volver a matarla.
¿Dónde están mis cosas? Dímelo, o te hago rodajitas, trocito a trocito.
Dos caras las tiene. Está en el museo, ¿vale?
Gracias. Así que has decidido volver a arrastrarlo, Tejar. Qué pena. Ah, bueno, es hora de que esta gatita te enseñe modales de una vez por todas.
I wonder if she'll do the thing. Cool, she did. Free time save right there. Past the oblivious guards. Oh, that's a lot of time save.
I've seen worse.
Dang, I didn't think I could improve by that much.
¿Y has visto todo el equipo que llevaba encima?
¡La gata!
Pretty good.
Sí, creo que nunca había visto al jefe.
Didn't get the enemy thing. That's also good. That's weird. That used to like literally never happen, and it happens to me like every other Catwoman run. I don't really get it. Should probably figure out what's going on with that.
¿Crees que es muy profundo? Quédate aquí, calma.
No se atreverá a volver por aquí.
La encontraremos y cuando la encontremos está muerta.
Nice. Oh my god, I didn't realize it was that close. Really? That was almost sub 120.
Y ahora,
Oh man.
has escondido el resto de mis cosas o te igualo el otro lado de la calle.
Solo cogí la mitad. El resto lo regalé. ¡Yo gano, zorra!
Ya vale de tantos doses.
Alright, well, we did it.
Siempre acaba metiéndote en
Definitely be doing more runs of this, because I that, like, this is still very, very improvable, for sure. And sub 120 is basically free at this point with that now, knowing the gold's gonna be that much better.